All right, now we are on. Sorry for the delay there. I was having trouble with my was the audio of the console. It was a little delayed there, and so because of the delay, I had to restart my computer. Everything's fine now. We're good to go. All right, so this will be the last night that I stream Resident Evil for now, because starting for my next streams, I'll be streaming River City Girls. Sorry, I can't speak here, and so I might start as soon as tomorrow or the day after. I'm not sure yet, but again, the next few upcoming streams will be River City Girls, and so we'll do one last run with Jill here, since I like her story better. And this time I do plan on saving Jill, or saving Chris and Barry, as I did last time. I completely skipped those two to see how long they would take to beat the game, and ultimately it ended up adding at least another or subtracting 13 to 15 minutes for the entire run. And so in this case, I'm just going to do what I normally like to do, and that's save Chris and save Barry, since I like that ending better. But I'll be doing my best to try to run through this as quickly as possible.
Wow, what a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this.
Dude, so sorry, man. I apologize. I was having troubles with the computer there. I don't know what was going on. I was trying to get the console to work, and I'm pressing forward or left to switch between games, and it's you'd press it and move, and then a second later you hear it click. You're like, oh no, there's a latency, and so unfortunately I had to get that fixed, but it's working now, as you can tell. It's right on point. But anyway, yeah, so again, this is the last time I'll be running through this game, because I do want to focus on River City Girls, since it's quite...
Blood.
It's a really nice looking game, and so...
See if you can find any other
chances are I'll probably be streaming
I'll be
that again as soon
this.
as maybe tomorrow or the day after if I have time.
This is
So
not Chris's blood.
I see. John, just give me a hard time, huh? Yeah, dude, that was terrible. Good job. So you're back for another round of Resident Evil, huh? What'd you think about the game the first time that you saw it? This is PS1, man. This goes way back to the first PlayStation. There's been a lot of iterations of this. There's been not necessarily a remastered version, but there's been the director's cut, which is what I'm currently playing. But I'm playing the standard version, which is the very first one. And then there's been, I think, a remake on the GameCube. And so, yeah, it's seen a couple of iterations.
Barry?
But this particular one is from the PS1.
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this. What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Oh, River City Girls. I see, I see. That's going to be on PC. I think it's on Switch, PS4, and maybe Xbox? I'm not sure. But I know for sure it's on Switch. I know for sure it's PS4
Help me look for him,
and
Jill.
PC as well.
Hall for the time being.
It's a really cool game, man. You should go check it out. I think you'll like the way it looks.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing.
Yeah, it's
is
got to
this all
be a
about?
spin-off
I can't figure it out at all.
of that particular franchise.
Beats me
Way
too.
Forward is they're the
Now
people
it's
who put it
Wesker's
out,
time to
but
disappear.
I know that
I don't know what's going on.
I think it's
Well,
Arc Systems,
It can't be helped.
or was it Million?
Let's
I think
search
it might
for
be
him
Million.
separately. I'll
They're the
check
ones
the
who actually
dining room
own the
Okay,
IP for
I'll try the
Kunio-kun
door
and
on
that
the opposite
series.
side.
And so,
This mansion is gigantic.
yeah.
We could get into trouble if
But
we
again, I
get
think
lost.
Way Forward is the one publishing
We
the
should
game.
start from the first floor, okay?
Maybe they were the ones that programmed
And
it? I'm not sure.
Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time, I'll be there.
You know what's kind of cool though is apart from it being a spin-off of the River City Ransom or Kunio-kun franchise, is that it actually uses the names from the Kunio-kun franchise. So it uses Kunio, it uses Riki, and it's Kyoko, and then I forget the other character's name. But those are all characters from the actual franchise, which is pretty cool. So in this area, I normally fight the dogs just for the heck of it, you know, but there's really no reason to fight them because you don't actually need to come back to that room. And I think you'll notice that I'm not going to be picking up most ammunition, especially for the handgun. I'm not going to touch the handgun, at least in this run. I just find that once I get the shotgun, I tend to have enough shells to take out the zombies, and even afterwards, I have enough shells to even last me a boss fight. So, although this time around, I might use a different gun for the Plant 42. I might actually take the bazooka with me because I think that'll be a much faster run. And at this point, we just have to wait. There's not much we can do here.
Hey, what's going on?
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Barry, help me, please. The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down. Hurry! This way!
No, I wish, but I do not.
Oh, Barry!
I'm not sure
That was too close.
what the
You
legit
were almost a
fastest
jibble
actually
sandwich.
is.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life.
I think it's like 30 something minutes. But they're able to
But
skip
Barry,
door scenes
didn't
and
you
stuff
say
like
you're
that,
going
and even
back to the
skip
dining room to do
certain
some
dialogues.
research?
Hence, it
Why
makes the
on
game
earth are
faster.
you
But
here?
as far as I understand,
I just had something I
if you're playing the original game like this,
Now,
you're actually
let's
not
get
able
back to searching for
to
the
skip.
lost captain and Chris, shall we?
So you have to actually wait through stuff like this. You have to wait through the door
Thank you,
scenes.
Barry.
Like you'll see what I mean in just a second when I open a door. You'll have to wait through all of that. So stuff like this you can't skip. But I know like if you play the DS version, you can actually skip through all of this. And so, I mean, if you're playing those, then I imagine, you know, you probably can. Makes the game a lot shorter by just doing that. Whoops. Got too close. So we're going to grab the first crest here. Just kind of get it out of the way since we're going to have to come in here anyway. And the way that this puzzle works is you're supposed to go from youngest to oldest. So you go from baby to infant to lively boy. And then you have young man. Yeah, young man. And then the next one should be a tired middle-aged man. Oops, no. No, don't press it. Okay. And then the last one will be the old man. And we're off. Onto the first part here that we're going to be doing is just trying to collect a key. We need to grab some poison, some like plant poison, and use it on some plants that we have coming up. Alright, so we don't need this, don't need this. We can put this up here. Hold on to that. Don't need this. And that's all we need for now. Oh, and since I already got bit, I should probably take this. Oh, it's fine. Actually, I should probably take him out. There we go.
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa, this hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
All right, here we go. Time to grab the next weapon. Oops. I think it's really gratifying using the bazooka on the on the zombies because of how they explode. It's not really necessary, but why not? I actually didn't need to come in. Yes, I did, I guess. I put this away for now. We don't need this. We'll hold on to that. Sure. Should be fine. I'll grab a couple of these just because normally I'll take a few bites or a few scratches or hits here and there, and so this is always just as a precaution. You just never know. Actually, that journal that's on that desk right there is by far my absolute favorite like piece of documentation that you can pick up in this game. It's called Keeper's Diary, and essentially it shows you like firsthand somebody turning into a zombie and kind of how they slowly lose their ability to think and whatnot, and so it's really neat. You should read it. Could have like a little story time or something. All right, so we're on to the next part. So this part's kind of cool. I do like the piano piece that gets played here. I have to admit that as a kid, when I first played this game, this piano piece absolutely inspired me to want to play piano and to ultimately learn how to play it. Only later to find out that this is like a tiny segment of Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. It's a really short. It's like in the slight second half of the intro. This is the next part that comes up. And if you continue playing the piece, the part that comes after is kind of depressing, actually. It starts to sound like it's dragging. It's kind of a heavy piece, actually. It's not as light as what that was. It starts to get pretty dark. So after this next key pickup here, we'll be able to enter the snake room.
Richard, what happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake, and also poisonous. Oh,
Poisonous? Oh no. Richard, hold on.
there is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
I think he's got bigger problems on his hand, or on his hands, I should say, considering those bites. He's got $50 across his like chest down to his stomach. That's insane. Surprised he's still alive. So we're gonna grab the next crest here, considering it's right around the corner. And this next area, you want to cover up those little grated holes, just because this gas will escape as soon as you press that switch on the floor there. And so you got to make sure you cover it up properly, otherwise, yeah, it'll escape. Kind of like this room. I like that all the statues, well, not really statues, but the sets of armor there look pretty cool. Kind of unusual though, considering what the rest of the house looks like. Doesn't have that like European feel. Maybe it does, I don't know. I think those archways look more like a hacienda. But that's just me. So now we have to make our way across the mansion. We need to go back to the save room that's underneath the staircase, since that's where the serum is located. And I gotta put some stuff away and then just grab what's needed and then make our way back out. But first, let me grab the serum before I forget. And I can't. Give me 1 second. Let's combine these two real quick. No, don't check it. Yes. Okay, and then we grab this. And we're gonna put away the sun crest. Put away the bazooka. I don't need that yet. I'll hold on to both keys for now. I'll keep that. Yeah, we're good. So now the statue tells you some like random trivia in that some tigers have red and blue eyes, which is your hint to, you know, put a blue gem in its eye. So inevitably, later on we're going to find a red gem, red jewel, that we're going to be placing into the tiger's eye as well. And that's going to reveal something else, so that'll be kind of cool. And again, unfortunately, a lot of these little events and things that we're doing here, we have to do them. There's no other way around it. Considering that we do need all the crests to make our way out. A lot of these little cutscenes, they also take up time, you know. I think this game would be a lot faster had some of those scenes been shorter. But I understand that there's a load time as well. You have to load the next scene, so they might as well, you know, give you something so it's not just a black screen kind of thing.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it.
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
And that's it for Richard. Let's move on. Yeah, we can toss that. All right, so now the next part of the game here, this is probably, I think, the hardest part of the game with regards to trying to make it out unscathed, let alone to try to not get killed. Yeah. So we'll see how we do this time around. No. Alright, it doesn't look too good since I got stuck on his tail on the way out. We'll see what happens. So that's not bad. I will be able to make it out, which is good, considering I don't get trapped. There you go. There's some shells that I might as well just grab. They're right there. But unfortunately, I got bit, which means that we will have a cutscene of somebody helping us out, which inevitably just takes time out of the game, you know, so it kind of messes up my time a little bit, but it's not that bad.
Am I poisoned? Give me the serum.
So this entire time,
Barry?
again, the time is just running. It's taking forever for her to get out of bed, so... Okay, now let's grab what we need and get out. 2 crests. We don't need the key any longer. I could probably put the shells away for now. Well, I guess I'll hold on to them. But I'll put away this guy. We don't need the herbs. Yeah, I think that's all we need, right? Yep, we're good. So we essentially just gotta make our way back to where we just were with the snake. And then from that point forward, we should be good. Oops, let's go this way. Since there's a zombie down the other side of the balcony there. Almost out. One more room, and we will be where we need to be. I think I've figured it out, because now this is, I think, maybe the 3rd or 4th run within, like, the past couple weeks that I've been playing this game where that dog hasn't aggroed. So chances are, in order to have it not aggro, you have to do exactly what I just did and run to the right side of the hall there, and then just don't run into the dog, obviously, and it shouldn't aggro. And we pick up the crooked match. We should be good. There's actually 2 cranks in the game that you pick up. You have this one and you have another crank down in the sewers that we pick up later. Alright, now this is the part where sometimes I get chewed up by these dogs, and so I will grab some herbs just in case, because they tend to, you know, get me a couple of times here and there. I don't know if I need both of these, but I meant to grab a red one. 2 greens should be fine too, but that should be enough. Alright, we did good. Alright, now we can make our way through. We have some dogs here as well. And they aggroed. That's cool. It's not a problem. Easy to dodge in this area. We're going to have some more here as well. Whoops. That happens though. I think I shouldn't have ran straight towards it, but off to the side is usually a good way to approach it. I know it's just a game, but like, IRL, I just would not stick my hand in muddy water. Especially not in an area like this where you see zombies and zombie dogs and like a bunch of like random creatures and monsters. Like, I think the logic behind that is kind of crazy. But then again, I mean, I guess that's what you got to do if you want to survive in this regard, or in this case. All right, that's one down. 2, and then we have some shells here, so that in case we run out of ammo later, we'll have some stuff here. Yes. And then I think this time what I'll end up doing, because I normally don't do this, but I'll end up taking the bazooka with me, so that way when we go to fight the plant, I actually have a stronger weapon than just the shotgun. Shotgun seems to take a while to take down the plant. I think the bazooka might speed things up, or yeah, speed things up quite a bit, so we'll do that this time around. We don't need the crank for now. Let's put that back. Let's grab the bazooka. And then we'll take these as well. We'll be using those explosive rounds later. Especially on the hunters, because it seems to work nicely on them. We don't need this either. And we'll hold on to that. Okay, we're good. So we just need the book and the key for now in this area, but again, we'll need some ammo for fighting the next boss in this area. So we are now technically in the second part of the game, and it shouldn't. I mean, I think this area is relatively shorter than what we had just done. I think the longest part of the game is trying to get out of the mansion. And this is, this one should hopefully be on the shorter side. We got some bees chasing us. Some oversized bees, actually. They're pretty big. And in here, we're going to have some more shells. Let's take them. And unfortunately, this part also takes some time, but this is a part of the game, so there's no real way to speed this up or expedite it in any kind of way. Other than you try to just get it right, you know, so you don't mess up and have to reset the puzzle. There we go, it's close enough. Just enough room. In case you're wondering, this entire area here, it's covered in water because one of the tanks, as you can see to the left hand there, one of them was busted somehow, and so their experimental sharks and stuff made it out. So if you're not careful, they'll chew you up. I'll go this way. Whoops. That was not the right combination. I'll grab some more shells here. And that's the key that we need to enter the room where we're going to find, or I should say it's a room before we find our next boss. So there's other articles and things like that along the way, and maps and whatnot, but I generally don't pick them up unless it's necessary or I really need it, like health. Pick up the herbs, but other than that, I try not to grab extra stuff that's not necessary. Although all the ammunition that I picked up, I probably won't need now, because I generally don't use a shotgun beyond this point. Considering that I brought the bazooka this time. Should hopefully make this a shorter fight. Which will allow us to save some time. Go and combine that, and we're gonna actually use it for this fight. Let's see how it works. I haven't used the bazooka in a while, at least not on this fight. Wow, that was way faster. I think in the future, I'm just gonna do that, because that only took 3 shots. And with the shotgun, it takes like 12 or 15, sometimes more, or give or take 12 or 15. It's ridiculous. That was nice.
What the hell is this?
Barry!
Jill!
Two down, just a few more to go.
You saved me!
Yeah,
That was close. Thanks, Barry.
don't mention it. What a monster. I can't believe... What the hell is this place anyway?
Alright, let's grab the key and let's get out of here.
Wesker!
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say. Where on earth have you been? You disappeared from the hall all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. Perhaps you guys have met them? It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
They're strange,
Is
alright.
that right? Anyway, it's good to see you're
A
safe.
little more than strange.
Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
Yes, you're right.
Now, there are a lot of rooms in that mansion that we can't get into because they're locked up. I have been looking around for clues.
Okay,
I'm
I'll go
sure
to the
he
outhouse
has.
and see if I can find any clues.
Will you do that? I'm counting on you.
Yeah, he's not suspicious at all. Especially now with those aviators that he's wearing. like random bugs like bees. They look pretty big too. And we're not going to get choked that time, or anymore I should say, because we already killed the plant, so we're good to go. There's a cutscene here with the radio, but I'm going to skip it for the sake of trying to save some time. Essentially, Jill just has a hard time connecting with the radio. She hears Brad, he's still in the air, and she's trying to let him know that she's there, but unsuccessful. And so, or is unsuccessful, and so that's pretty much it. I think I'll go around this way. Alright, that worked out nicely. So now we're making our way back into the mansion. We have a couple of things to do here. Ultimately, what we need though from the mansion is simply a battery. That's all we need. But I'll also be grabbing the Magnum and a Modisc, since in this run we are planning to save Chris. It's definitely one of my favorite cutscenes in the game there. But that was pretty cool. I like how you run through the elevator area there. Alright, our first set of Magnum rounds. Sweet. Alright, I wasn't supposed to miss, but I did, and so unfortunately, it is what it is. We took a scratch. Alright, so we will need these acid rounds for sure. We'll need everything that we have here. Let's just combine it now. Let's go ahead and put this back. Take one of those, put this down here. I'll just take those ahead of time. We don't need this book. Don't need the shotgun for now. That's all we need for now. Sweet. That was awesome. Usually he gets me. I don't know what it is. I can't quite maneuver around him, but we're good. And I'll take this just in case. The snake here doesn't usually bite me. I think I want to say out of 10 times I maybe get bit once. So there is that chance. So just in case.
Jill, have you found anything interesting?
Yes, but I can't see very well.
How about going down to check by yourself? I have a rope here.
Oh, do you? Well, then I'll try to go down using the rope.
In case you're wondering why I pause
Wait.
after I shoot each time, it's just because there's a recoil that happens from the bazooka. And so if you just pause and then like reposition yourself to shoot, it's a lot faster than just like letting that animation happen. So that's why I do that.
Hey, what's going on?
Now I've done it. Sorry, Jill. Wait. I'll go and get another rope.
Let's see how long he actually takes. I have a timer here
Barry?
from the stream running.
Barry!
Look at the timer here, see how long it actually takes. So starting at now. Okay, so it's at 1 second. So we'll see how long he actually takes to come back, because that's actually time that we lose in the game as well. But if it's not very long, it's not that bad. But again, dialogues will change, because if Barry's in, then there's going to be more cutscenes with him in it. Looks like it was 23 seconds that we had to wait. Exactly.
Hey! Are you there, Jill? Grab the rope! I'm sorry, Jill.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
Sorry. I was really careless.
Are you okay, Barry? Maybe you're getting tired.
No, I'm all right. Don't worry. Jill, I found something.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
All right, now we can make our way down, which is actually the faster way to do things here, instead of going around and actually using the passcode on the appropriate door. Yes, let's go down. These guys back there are having a feast on their own kind, which I found to be kind of unusual considering they're eating rotten flesh. I didn't take them for the type that liked rotten flesh. Alright. Now this is the main component that we needed from the mansion here. Everything else is going to be kind of secondary, like not super necessary. For example, the Mo discs, they're not necessary for completing the game, but they are necessary for saving Chris. Oops, it's right here. Alright, got some more Magnum rounds. Again, we usually tend to have more than we actually need throughout the entire game, but it doesn't hurt to have some extra. And we take a little extra time here, or a little extra time here, just to get the Mo disc for Chris. The button on that statue would reveal that there's a light that lights up in the top left corner over there. And then that's kind of your hint to place a statue there as well. And that's our first Mo disc. Oops, it's this way. I think my goal is still to try to beat this in under 2 hours, and that's saving Barry and saving Chris. So we'll see if it's possible. Now we're back by the piano room where we had earlier played Moonlight Sonata. Oh wait, will I have enough room? Yeah, we should be good. I'm just picking up more Magnum rounds, no shotgun shells, and the jewel? Yeah, we have enough room. We don't have to go in and check anything in yet. Let me actually grab the Magnum rounds, and then let's shut off the light. Oops. There it is. A little hard to see. Yes, take out the eyeball. All right, let's make our way down. Again, unfortunately, a lot of this just adds time to getting out, but I think that Magnum is super useful. And there's the second eye. And there it is. All right, let's do this. Now we can ultimately make our way out. However, we need to grab the crank. We will need the crank so that we can stop the water after we place the battery into the other elevator, which we'll see shortly. Alright, cool. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to go up the stairs. I need to go down the other way. Essentially where we saw the dogs earlier. Am I streaming tomorrow? Yeah, more than likely, I think so. Because I do have the game, but something was being finicky with the PS4, so unfortunately I wasn't able to do it tonight, but I'll more than likely stream tomorrow. I might even stream again later tonight on the off hours. I might be doing some Minecraft, because currently in Minecraft we are we're in the Nether. We're in the process of exploring, enchanting, and trying to move on to the next part of the game. But tomorrow night, yeah, more than likely, I think. I do want to showcase the game. It's pretty cool. So. Are you going to be around to check out the stream tomorrow? If I'm able to do it. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to go in there. Oh yes, I am. I need the crank. Okay, cool, man. Sounds good. Oh, nice. No work tomorrow. That's always nice. Get a chance to take a break. By the way, man, you ready for MagWest? MagWest is supposed to be really fun, dude. They've got a lot of really cool bands this year. They have, I think Mega Man's gonna be there, and who else? Mini Bosses will be there. There's a couple of other, pretty well-known musicians or bands that are gonna be there. Put this away. We need the crank. So we can put this away. Actually, we'll be picking some more up, but put it away for now. We'll just use we'll use this guy for now. It'll be fun. And I guess we can put the herb away. You know what? I'll just use the herb. There you go. thought he was gonna jump again there, so caught me off guard a little bit, but it's fine. He didn't get me. That worked out nicely. So again, right now the next step is to place the battery into the other elevator that's down in that tiny courtyard. Then we're gonna close off this gate so that the water can fill back up and we can make our way down into the second to last area of the game now. Well, I guess it happens. Sweet, man. Good to hear. Yeah, it'll definitely be fun, man. I think that'll be my last show for, at least for the holograms and like doing the whole like hologram live show production. That'll probably be the last one for the year. Although I'll still be performing again in Portland, Oregon, and I think that's on the 20th of October. I'll be doing the opening anthem for the Classic Tetris World Championship there. But again, when I go to that one, I don't bring my entire production. I just perform with the guitar, like solo guitar, and then again, it's more like an anthem, and there's not much else to it. All right, here we go. Into the sewer area now. And this is where we meet Barry.
Oh, Jill. What good timing. A moment ago,
Yes.
I heard someone's voice coming from
Chris
this
Tang
hole.
should definitely be there for
Let's
sure.
go together since it's dark
I think
and we
him,
can't see very well.
I remember him saying that he was going to be there
Okay, let's go.
when we were in
Then
Arizona.
I'm gonna cover you. Let's hurry.
I'm not sure though
Hey,
if he's going to be
you all
showcasing
right?
his new game,
I can go first if you want me to.
the one that he's been programming with the other dude that we met
Okay,
from
let's go,
the
Barry.
previous Arizona
I'm
show.
depending on you.
So now we've got Barry rolling with us into the sewers, which doesn't really change a whole lot considering if he comes with you or not. This area is for, at least for Jill, it's clear of from monsters or from the hunters. And so regardless of whether or not he's here, it's usually not a big deal. I do tend to grab the extra items here. Again, these aren't necessary. I shouldn't be grabbing these to save some time, but it's fine.
Is that Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Wait there! Are you with anybody, Jill?
What? Oh, yes!
Enrico!
So, Barry and Jill together.
Are you all right, Enrico?
The stars are doomed. Someone is a traitor. Everything was plotted from the start by Umbrella. Ha!
Enrico!
Hey, come to think of it, I think I actually might have forgotten something rather integral in making this like super easy to run through. What I should have brought, it's not the python, but I should have brought the bazooka, considering I will need the flame rounds to kill the spider. It makes it way easier. However, I might have to just deal with killing the spider with the python. And then there's going to be a bunch of little spiders running around that'll probably jump on me and bite me while I have to try to cut the rope here. Not sure if I want to do that though. I think I might just head back up and grab it, considering it makes the fight way easier and there's less of a chance of dying. So it's only up a couple of corners here. I just gotta make my way up to, so it's up the elevator, past the little corridor, into that one room, and then it's right there. So it's relatively close by. It's not that far. Fortunately, the save room is relatively close, so it's not too far of a way to travel. If I don't keep getting stuck. And it's right around the corner here. So we should be good. So we don't need the square crank, but we do need the hex crank. Where is the bazooka? Okay, there it is. And we will actually take the red book as well now, since we are already here. You want this game? Yes, man, you should get it. I absolutely love this game, man. I think it's one of my top... It's definitely in my top 10 for sure, considering how much I've played this game, especially growing up. It was my first survival horror that I ever played, and so... I'd get it. And if I were you, if you can afford it, this is just the collector in me talking, but is to just get the long box, the PS1 long box. It's really cool. It's more of a commodity. It's really neat, but keep in mind there's two versions though for the PS1 if you do pick it up. There's the original release, which you can get in either long box form or you just get in a regular jewel case. And then you're going to have the director's cut, which is actually what I'm playing right now out of a PS Mini. The box? You know, that's a good question. I think the last time I saw them, which is probably like maybe 5 years ago, I used to check them on eBay often. They were running for like $50 at the time, 40, 50 bucks then. I'm not sure how much they are now. You might want to do, oh wait, I gotta go this way. You might want to do a quick, like, search just to see how much they are, because I'm pretty sure they've gone up in price since. But like I said, I think it's super cool and worth having. The one thing I do like about the long box, though, if you do have the original PS1 Resident Evil long box, is that behind where, you know, the CD is positioned, or where you place the CD in, it actually has extra artwork in the back where it shows you the lab, I believe, and it has like a busted glass, considering, you know, something got out of the glass or some kind of monster did. But that's definitely a cool piece again, and it's got a little extra artwork if you go for the long box. I think the one I got, though, as a kid, when I first got the game, it was just a jewel case, because by the time I got around to actually getting it, it was obviously past its time, but it was still old enough where it was still found on shelves, and I could still find it. I don't think it was new, though. I might have gotten it used, but yeah, so that's the cool thing about that long box. Right, turn around. Let's actually start getting this ready. But I must say that the perk in getting the director's cut version, which obviously came out much later, is the fact that you could play the same exact game that you're seeing here, but in a advanced or arrange mode, where everything you've gotten used to, like where it's placed, gets placed in different areas, and so do monsters. You know, things pop up in places you're not used to. So it makes the game pretty fun to play. Again, you know, it's like, it's kind of new. So I don't know. The director's cut's cool to have, but again, my personal favorite is just the original. And that's it. That's exactly why I went back for the bazooka, because it just takes one shot on the spider, and you just have to shoot the web twice on the door to get rid of it. Versus if I had used the Magnum, it would make the spider explode, and then little spiders would come crawling out of it, and it would cause a lot more trouble. You get poisoned too by the little spiders, if I'm not mistaken, and so you risk, you know, dying from being poisoned because of how often they bite you as well. Start turning this really quick. And again, this is one of those scenes that where, unfortunately, you do have to go through the process of turning, you know, the crank, get the stuff spinning, and you have to spin it 3 times, so you do have to wait through that. And so the time that it eats up is a part of the game, so it's not something to really worry about too much. Oh wait, I just realized I went on an entire rant about the whole Resident Evil director's cut and whatnot. You were saying you want his game. You're talking about Chris's game, right, John? If I'm not mistaken. Right about there. Hopefully that's not too far. I thought so, because I just reread that. I looked down, I just glanced, and it said, I want his game, not this game. So I was like, oh, he's talking about Chris Tang's game. Yeah, man. I think when it comes to this game, yeah, I definitely know this game for sure, which is why I've chosen to stream it and to share it with everybody. It's because I definitely grew up playing this game, and I know it pretty damn well. But yeah, I know Chris's game looks really cool. It's a take on Space Harrier. It's got that Space Harrier style, the Yu Suzuki Space Harrier. And it's just neat because you don't normally see games that use that kind of gameplay, at least not today, especially not like indie games. Most indie games, you know, they try to do something different or take a new approach with mechanics that aren't too complex, but can be relatively complex in its own way. But again, I think Chris's game is pretty cool. Actually, I don't even know what his game is called. Do you remember what his game is called? I just remember that it looked like Space Harrier. Oops, I guess I could use it now. No, I can't. Now we can. Whoops. You know, I have to admit though, while like I do love this game a lot, playing Chris's scenario is also fun and it has its own challenges. But personally, I like playing Jill's story. I like what she goes through. I like the kind of weapons that she gets. Although Chris's story is cool in the sense that you do get the flamethrower down in the sewers, but you don't get to keep it. You only get to use it while you're down there, and then you have to use it like a key to get yourself out of the sewers. You know, so. But again, I like Jill's weapons. I like that. I like the fact that she gets a bazooka and Chris doesn't. But on the flip side, though, Chris does have. He could take more hits. He could get bit more, and whatnot. You're not as fragile per se. Oh damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! We gotta go back. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. I just realized that we need to grab the Mo disc. The Mo disc was behind the rock that we did not activate. Fortunately, it's not too far away, but we do gotta grab that if we want to save Chris. If we're not gonna save him, then it's not a big deal. But in this case, I did say we're gonna save him, and so we will be saving Chris. Otherwise, you don't normally see this little cutscene. I don't ever see this because you don't ever need to go back once you're past the sewers. But in this case, again, we're gonna wanna get Chris. Alright, so let's head back real quick. It's not that far away either, it's just right where we were. Keep forgetting because the last run that I did of this game, I didn't save Chris and I didn't save Barry. And so I kind of got used to like, oh, I don't have to activate the rock or the boulder and just keep moving forward. But in this case, again, we have to do it. So let's go back. Whoops, not there. Over here. You know, if you get too close to the boulder as well, like even if you touch it from behind, it actually kills you. So you have to be super careful not to like jump the gun and try to get in front of it, or sorry, get too close to it because you've dodged it and then you want to jump back in. It will kill you, so you got to be careful. And I know that from first-hand experience. I did that once and I'm like, wait, why did I die? Okay, now we can go forward. Let's go and enter the lab. So now this section of the game is the final section. We will not be coming back to the mansion or the sewers for anything else. Now we have all that we need. And I think what I'll do this time around as well is I'll grab, there's some slides that are down in one of the rooms that we need to go to activate a bunch of other doors to open them up. There's some slides on the floor that I will grab and then show you guys. Because Because it's kind of cool. It shows you the monster names, and then it has some other... it's not an Easter egg, but something along the lines of that, and it kind of reveals some more information about the people we've been running around with. So the Mo disc, we don't need that right now. We will need it later, so we'll take the crank out. What should I grab? Probably just some health, I guess. Let's grab an herb. No, wait, I'll keep that herb. Let's use this. Oh, you know what? We don't need that either. There's some green herbs right outside. Cool. All right, we're getting close. This is looking good so far. Got some naked zombies now in the lab down below, so that's always nice. Let's see now. Actually, we have to go in here. So it's in this room that we unlock a very important room. And this is where we also find the slides. So these are the slides that I'm going to be taking upstairs, and we'll be going through them shortly. Once I activate the rooms, though, I have to open it up with the computer. I love the old school computer here. It's an old, like, I believe a CRT monitor there. So John is going to be the login here. And then Ada, which I believe was either his girlfriend or his love interest. I forget what the story was between the two. So we'll do B2 first. This is the room that we need to get the control room key. And the special password is going to be MOLE. M-O-L-E. And then this one will be Chris's room that we need to also activate. Well, not Chris's room, but this is one of the rooms that we need to have open so that we can access one of the Mo disc printouts that's going to have the passcode. Whoops. No, I just did this. We don't have to do this again. It's already unlocked. I guess it lets you do it again? Let's just do it to be safe. That's kind of weird. I don't think I've ever done this before. Let's see what happens. I think it'll just say verified and then she gets excited again? Okay, yeah, she doesn't get excited because it's already been unlocked. Okay, I was gonna say that'd be kind of weird. Alright, moving on. Let's go. So the final Mo disc that we need is actually found right up here. It's right next to the room that we need to enter. And I'll grab it right now. Oops. I accidentally tapped R1 there. She almost shot the wall. Okay. I'll have to remember to grab the key because normally I run right to it, but instead we're going to check out the slides. So we have umbrella, ink, bioweapons, materials. MA39 Cerberus, that's the dog's names. FI3 Neptune, that's the shark we saw flopping around. It's the MA121 Hunter. And we have the Tyrant 002, or the T002, which leads us to, gives us the clue or hint that there's a 001 and possibly a 000. And then this is the Bioweapon Research Institute Research and Development Staff. And then you see on the far right there, there's our buddy Wesker. So obviously we're like, oh, he's been in on this the entire time. So that's the clue that we get, that he's not a good dude. All right, then we got the key. Moving on. So what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and grab the first passcode. Since we have the first mode disk, we can just kind of get rid of it. And it'll be right in here. Do I have enough? Yes, I do. You know what, come to think of it, I don't normally use the Magnum on these guys, but we'll have enough rounds for later, so it's not a big deal. And there's the first one. We got 2 more to go in order to get Chris out. Oh, the challenge is on, bro. Let's do it, man. I'm totally down. Which Street Fighter do you want to play? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me back up. This dude's gonna bite me. There we go. Yes, get rid of it. I'm totally down to do Street Fighter V if you want, man. I haven't played it in a while, but I'll brush up, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to put up a good challenge. Oh, okay. I see. So it doesn't matter what we play. It's just I'm gonna lose either way, right? I see. All right, that's cool. Definitely down, man. Don't give me that winky eye, dude. I don't want no winky eye. That's fine. Challenge is on, bro. Challenge accepted. Let's do it, man. I'll even stream it, dude. Okay? How about that? Oh, I got the mode discs now, so I got to make sure I know what I'm doing. So I got the, so that should be cool. I think we should be fine. All right. Do we? Oh wait, I need to actually, before I go into the, I need to get it from here first. Again, I ended up skipping this last time because I didn't save Chris, but now we have to take a little extra time to push these boxes around and get the second passcode. So push that down first. This needs to come out. Yeah, come to think of it, I think if we do want to have a, but you know what? I think that should be good right there. If we do want to have a good fight, we should do, let's do Street Fighter V. I think that'll be good. And we'll do it on the PS4. How about that? All right, cool. Do that. Push this guy. Whoops, too far. There we go. This way. Definitely, man. Is it going to be? So I know there's been an upgrade, not an upgrade, but there's the. Is it Super Street Fighter 5? I think, the newer one. Cause I'm not sure if I have that one. I have the original Street Fighter 5, which should work just fine. Or is it Street Fighter 5 the arcade? I forget what it was called, but I know that it was an update or an upgrade to the game itself. There we go. Alright, we got some Magnum rounds here. Should definitely have more than enough now. And then, second passcode machine is right here. If I can just get around, there we go. Okay, that's number 2. Now the third one, the third and final one is actually found right around the corner here. And it's going to be inside the control room. Man, now you got me thinking about Street Fighter, dude. I'm gonna have to brush up on that for sure. It's been a while. It's alright though, I mean, I think I'll be alright. Brushed up or not. I think I'll be just fine. Let's go ahead and, yes, power it up. Whoa! Right, I think that's the case. I think it does. It's supposed to play the same. It just has more characters to choose from. Oh, that wasn't that bad. I thought the scratch did more damage. Alright, this is the last one. This is the final passcode. Now we can actually save Chris. I technically could just run past them. They're not that hard to avoid, but I think for the sake of just playing it safe, I tend to just take them out. Whoops. I did it again. I held down R1. My bad. Because I'm tapping X to try to get out of it quick. And I'm holding R1, so it's all good. It doesn't matter. We still have enough ammo. I don't understand how another one appears, even though you clear the room. There's 3 of them in there, right? And then an extra one always appears, regardless, even if you clear it. How are we doing? I think we're okay, yeah.
Jill! Jill! You're here too!
Yes, you're here too?
Look, I lost my way.
Let's get going.
Who have you been fighting as recently, John, with Street Fighter 5? Who's been your go-to character?
Wesker?
You did a fine job, Barry.
Just as I thought.
I think you should stay away from Barry, Jill. I hear that his wife and 2 daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Fair enough.
You
Fair
are
enough.
so cruel.
Well, you don't have to worry about anything, because you'll be free from this world very soon, Jill.
Why do you have to destroy stars?
I'm not going to tell you
That's
who I'm
Umbrella's
playing as
intention.
either then.
This laboratory has been engaging in dangerous experiments, and recently an accident has occurred. Anyway, this disaster cannot be made public.
That's why having stars nosing about is so inconvenient. So you're a slave of Umbrella now, along with these virus monsters.
I think you misunderstand me, Jill. To me, the monsters you mention mean nothing. I'm going to burn all of them together with this entire laboratory. I must complete my mission as ordered by Umbrella. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry!
Barry's such a fool. He'll be under the control of Umbrella forever.
How come both Umbrella and you can intimidate him by taking his family as hostages?
Umbrella? Well, I intimidated him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used him for my personal purposes, though both you and Barry seem to think I was following orders from Umbrella.
So you're planning something else?
Oh, so you're going to tell me.
If you succeeded in
All
developing
right,
the world's
I'm
most
gonna
powerful biological
prepare
weapon,
against
what
that
would
type
you
of
do?
fighter.
What if
I'm just
you
kidding.
were in charge?
Let's see now.
Must stop this now.
I've always been a Ryu
You're
kind
a
of guy.
brave girl.
I do
But if
Ryu,
I were
I do
you, I
Ken.
wouldn't give up such a big discovery.
Of course, Akuma.
No one understands its real value.
So you're going to steal all the
Dan?
research? World's most powerful biological weapon. Called Tyrant or something, I think.
Do you think we could see Tyrant now?
Barry, you're so optimistic.
It would look bad.
How's
for
everything going,
Stars
Jesse?
if
You
we
doing
let
okay?
Such a dangerous creature run loose.
Maybe you're right. Let's go then.
Doing pretty good, actually. Just been doing these streams as of recently. I just started streaming like maybe a couple weeks ago. More like a few weeks ago, but like not serious, like fixing things and making things look nice up until maybe again a couple weeks back. But other than that, life is great. I can't complain. Let's see. What's some news? I have
Could a
this
creature
where
like this really be the ultimate biological weapon?
I've been living in California for I want to say my entire life.
Wesker is a
But I
crazy
think towards
man.
the end of the year, might be making a move
Tyrant
out
is
to
not
Portland,
completely
Oregon.
developed.
So that's going to be like the next big step. So I'm a
We
little
can't let it live.
nervous about it, but I mean it is what it is. But we'll see what happens. You know, we'll see how it goes.
That must be the computer for monitoring this creature.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm excited. Again, a little scared, but excited. Yes, I'm in San Jose, California, and so I've been in San Jose basically my entire life, and so leaving San Jose behind is going to be kind of scary. But cool thing is I'm still in the area per se, so I can still do tours, can still go down to like Arizona, do shows, or perform out here, come back here to California, and so it shouldn't be too bad.
Damn you!
It can't control what it does.
Well, Bay Area is awesome, man. There's a lot to do here, you know? So it's definitely a good place to be.
Barry? Barry?
What part of San Jose?
You're alive!
I'm really embarrassed. I was clumsy.
Let's get going.
Oh, right on. There you go. I know exactly where that is. Yes. I grew up on the south
What
side of
happened to
San Jose as
Wesker?
well. I grew up over by Monterey and Rotor. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. I gotcha.
Wesker must have set it off. There's not much time left for us.
Tullian Center Road, yep. That's right. Yeah, I'm definitely familiar with that side of town. Oh yeah, we gotta go save Chris. I don't want to forget about him. That was the whole point of actually doing all of this, getting all those passcodes. Here we go. Gonna input the 3 passcodes that we found along the way. Now we are in to save Chris. This is the big moment. Here's Chris.
Oh, Jill!
Oh, Chris! So you're okay.
Yeah, you too. What happened to Wesker?
Let's talk about it later. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, it's probably not the appropriate time to be talking about Wesker and what happened with the guy and what he's doing. He's got to get the hell out of here.
Let's go.
Whoa! Almost got me. Oh wait, I gotta shoot these guys down. There we go. I think we're good. We got enough ammo.
Let's go.
Some more shotgun. I think we need some explosive rounds.
Hurry!
So Jesse, I think I saw DJ earlier. He was streaming a sneak peek to. Oh, there he is. What's up, DJ? How you doing, man? Oof, that's not good. I hope you're doing better, because that's yeah, it's never any fun to get hurt and then to not be able to function too well when things, you know, get beat up or damaged.
There is 3 minutes.
Oh,
until
well,
explosion.
thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'm at the end of the game now. This is basically the last part. You just happen to catch probably the last, like,
Oh, no.
2 or 3 minutes of the
You
game.
must be kidding. After we've come all the way here.
Ladies
ladies first. Go
But thanks for
first,
stopping
Jill.
by, though. I do appreciate it.
Give me a chance to play nice guy.
Okay, I leave it up to you. The heliport.
I just realized I didn't grab any health coming into this. I should be fine, I guess. It's not really necessary. Come out a little bit. There we go. All right, and here's the final fight. This will be the final showdown. Let's go ahead and switch guns. Whoops.
It's coming! Jill! Kill that monster! You're our Amazon, Jill!
What? He's in front of it. No. There we go. Okay, cool. We're good. All right, here's the final shot of the game. And after this, we are done. And I just did. That is it. Good night. We are finished with the game. And hopefully it's under 2 hours, because I'm looking at my stream time and it just turned 2 hours. So hopefully it's going to be all under. That's the goal. You know, right now we are still in the process of trying to figure out some of the logistics to the game. We have, let's see now. We're still at the start of the code and stuff. We haven't moved a whole lot ahead. However, I gave him all the art. He loves it. He thinks it's absolutely great. He loves where the idea is now moving towards, as opposed to having like high school looking just regular kids. He thinks that the whole cat concept is going to be better. It's going to be a little more enticing and fun. And so it's coming along, you know, but we have to, I'm waiting on him right now because he is having to take a break due to his work being a little overwhelming, but it's coming along just little by little. I have a couple of tracks to finish actually myself. I have, I think I only have like 3 more to go, and then all the music will be finished for it, completely done, and then all that will be left is to do the mechanics and the coding. And so once that's up and ready, I'll definitely be sending you a PM or a DM of some kind, and I'll have to get your Addy so I can shoot you a prototype. You can help me beta test it. And here it is. Yes, I did it. Woo! It's 1:59:32. Yeah. All right. I did it. I'm so happy. I gotta screenshot this. How do I screenshot a Windows 10? Dude, that's awesome. Anyway, you guys are my witnesses. You guys see that. It's under 2 hours, and I saved Chris, and I saved Barry. Nobody had to die, so we had a good time. Oh yeah, under 2 hours. That's cool, man. It's not easy. It's kind of hard to get it under 2 hours, you know? Thank you. And so, and keep in mind, I had a bunch of mistakes. I had to go back to one of the save rooms because I forgot like a crank or something. No, I forgot a bazooka, and then I forgot something else. And so, anyway, yeah, 159.32. It's even better than before. Yay! Let's see now. And then that's basically it. That's the show. We got the rocket launcher, which it has to be under 3 hours in order to get the rocket launcher. So we definitely got it by a long shot. And the special key you only get when you beat it with by saving Chris and Barry. Otherwise, you don't get the key. So let's save that. Overwrite. All right, you guys. So with that said, that will conclude today's stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will be streaming River City Girls more than likely tomorrow. Later tonight, I'll probably be jumping back on, but I'll be streaming, what do you call it? I'll probably be streaming Minecraft. But if not, definitely River City Girls tomorrow. And then that reminds me too, where is DJ? Yeah, DJ, we got to do some River City Girls. Maybe we could do some co-op. And I can maybe host it. I'll stream it if you want to do that. It's Frank. But Saru Maru. Frank, what? Anyway, all right, you guys. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and get some fun stuff going. But again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I will be catching up with you guys later. Take care. Woo!